Hey everyone, welcome back to our SQL tutorial series. In today's episode, we are learning one of the most essential part of SQL, data manipulation, using insert, update, delete. Insert to add a new data, update to change existing data, delete to remove data. Whether you're working on a project, managing a website backend, or preparing for interviews, you must know this. Let's learn step by step with real SQL queries and tips to avoid common mistakes. Before we start inserting, updating or deleting, we need a sample table. Let's say we have a students table like this. So here I have created the students table. So this table stores student records, basic information like name, age and grade. Let's start with inserting data into the table. So the syntax for inserting data into table is insert. It's a keyword, and into. Here we need to specify the table name. After this we need to specify the column name. Let's say column 1, column 2. Then after that we need to say values, and inside this value we need to specify the value 1 comma value 2. This is the syntax for the insert statement. Now let's see an example for inserting some data into students table. So we'll say insert into students, and the column we have id comma name comma age comma grade. So for the values we say 1 alias, age is 24, grade is let's say A. Select this and execute. So it says one row affected. So let me do the select statement, select star from students. So this will fetch all the records from the students table. Execute. So as you can see, we have inserted this data successfully. We can also insert multiple rows in a single insert statement. For example, after these values we just say 2 comma Bob comma let's say B. Now we have to change this one because 1 is already inserted. Let's say we'll see 3 and change this name to let's say Charlie, and here we have to mention the age 25. So let's select this and execute. So it says 2 rows affected, and if we do the select star from students, there should be a 3 rows in this table. So always specify column names, safer and clearer. Make sure the ID is unique since it's a primary key. So that's what we did here by adding the unique primary key. So now let's say students grade changed. We will use the update statement. So the syntax for update statement is update, that is a keyword, and say table name, and we'll specify set column 1 equal to value 1, and we can specify multiple column values. Let's say column 2 equal to value 2 where condition. So this is the syntax for updating the statement. Let's write one update statement for updating a grade for particular name. So we say update students set grade equal to let's say C, and where name equal to Charlie. So giving the condition is important, otherwise it upgrades all the rows to the grade C. Now since we have given the condition, it will just update the name Charlie to the grade C. So let's execute. So it says one row affected. So let me do the select star from students and execute. As you can see, the Charlie name has been updated to C. Updating without where condition will update all the rows. So let's say I will just comment this and I will update everything. So it says 3 rows affected. That means it has affected all the rows. So as you can see, the grade has been updated to C for all the names. So in the production, adding a where condition is very important. Now let's try and remove a record, that is delete command. So the syntax is delete, it's a keyword, from table name. Again we need to specify where condition. So this is the syntax for deleting a row from a table. Now let's try and delete the name Charlie from the table. So we'll say delete from students where name equal to Charlie. So let's execute. So it says one row affected. Now let me do the select star from students. As you can see, only 2 entries are there. Earlier we had a name called Charlie. So deleting a row without a condition again deletes everything from that table. Use where always unless you are intentionally wiping the table. Let's quickly see how these are used in real apps. Insert. When a new user signs up. Update. When a user changes their password. Delete. When a user deletes their account. In any CRUD application, that is create, read, update and delete, these are your core tools. Before we wrap up, a few best practices to notice. Always use where with update and delete. Use transactions like begin, commit, rollback in production. We will see about this begin, commit, rollback in further videos. Back up your data before mass updates. These practices save times, bugs and data loss. Awesome work! Now you have mastered insert, update and delete, your core SQL tools for manipulating data. Try creating your own tables, play around with some inserts and updates and build your CRUD skills. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more hands-on SQL lessons and drop your questions in the comments. See you in the next one. Happy querying.